Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you the daily vlog for Wednesday, August the 19th, one day before my birthday. Now, as you guys might have seen from yesterday's live stream, we ended up playing Injustice Gods Among Us 1. We did a full Phantom Zone, and the bonus Injustice 1 live stream ended up getting a whopping 0 donations. Now, as I've said, in order to play Injustice Gods Among Us on a weekly or regular basis, you guys are going to have to show that you guys want to see the game, and that shows me absolutely nothing. Now, I get that some people are probably waiting for tomorrow when my birthday actually hits, so we'll have to see on that. But if we get a whopping 0 donations on Injustice 1 over the next 2 days, I just might drop it from the channel because it shows that you guys are not interested in it. And I'll continue to play Destiny and other games that you guys enjoy. Now, with that said, I did break 1,040 power on Destiny 2 last night because I did get a couple weapons over 1030. I actually made my Borealis 1034. And I actually have the Masterwork mod for it. I just need to go and kill 450 enemies. I have a bunch of quests. I actually learned something new. I can't remember who said it yesterday, but they mentioned that there's a 63 quest and bounty cap, and that's why a lot of my quests were actually not registering and why I was getting less bounties, because I have a ton of quests in various locations. And I don't know if that means my power level is progressing too quickly or I actually need to go and do some quests and get some quests out of my log. The current plan for today, barring anything in real life, is that I'm going to be playing Injustice 1 from about 3 to 6 today. And then we're going to play Destiny 2 from about 6:30 roughly to about 10:15. And then I'll be hanging out with Beth for the rest of the night. Going to have some birthday sex, which she's really excited for. A lot of time to cuddle, a little bit of time to watch Jeopardy and some TV shows. I usually wake up before her, so I might just lay on the couch for about an hour and play some Contest of Champions tomorrow morning until she wakes up. There's no wrestling recorded on the DVR, so unless I can get her to actually record NXT on USA, then I will have nothing to watch when she's sleeping tomorrow. But that's not a huge deal. I can always just sit on my iPad quietly and play games. I can watch Bob Ross on Twitch while I'm streaming. Yes, I can usually pull up an old episode, so that's not really a big deal. So as far as the Vince and Shono show, I did not play last night because Vince was a little bit tired. He did mention that tonight or tomorrow would be fine. The problem with tonight is I'm going to be with Beth, and I'm not going to be playing the Nintendo Switch tonight because I'm not bringing it with me. However, tomorrow might work if I do an earlier Injustice 1 stream. I'm not certain. The plan was to do it like 10 p.m. to 1 in the morning, mostly to gauge viewers. We know there's no difference between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. and 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. So that's not a huge deal there. Now, ISO, I believe, did mention that I should try and do some Destiny 2 videos over live streams. And that's something that might pull some viewers in. People that'll tune into live streams might not tune into actual videos and vice versa. And I love Destiny 2. It's a great game. I'm not really that much into shooter games, but I do like the loot-based shooters, and I know that's what Destiny 2 is all about. I do know that I have to complete all the adventures on normal difficulty on Mars in order to do the heroic adventures, and then I have a chance to get the masterwork for my machine gun that a lot of people were raving about. So I might need to go and do some of that on my own, because usually when I'm with Mike and Nick, we're ended up doing strikes or those heroic missions. So yeah, it sounds like that I just need to play on my own and try to eliminate some quests. I'm doing really good on getting the Solstice armor upgraded from purple tier to yellow tier. Mostly just have to do 10 Gambit matches, get a couple more orbs, and do some super moves as an Arc class. This is why I'm playing Arc right now instead of Solar, which I personally like because it feels more like a finisher. It does better against bosses, whereas I feel Arc is probably better in PvP and against single target people. Even though Arc is pretty dumb select, you just fire and go. Void is like one big giant burst against an enemy, kind of like a rocket launcher. So if it connects, it does massive damage, but if it doesn't connect, it kind of sucks. And I feel that the Solar is kind of a mixed bag and kind of in between both. Because Solar, you can hit multiple times, whereas Arc, you can just hit everything in a wide range. I think Arc is probably the best in PvP and AoE just because you don't really have to aim it. You just shoot and it zaps anything within a radius. So as I've said, regarding Injustice 1, while the viewers are substantially better than Destiny 2, again proving that people need to open their mind, people might want to watch some gameplay videos on Destiny 2. So if you guys want me to try and do something like that, maybe we can do that. I don't know like what you guys would want to see. Like maybe record a full dungeon that we do. Edit out all the wipes unless you guys want to see the wipes. I could also just go and try to do some bounties and record that. What type of content would you guys like to see on Destiny 2? Regarding Marvel Contest of Champions, I did pull a 4-star mojo out of my recent crystal opening, which I will work on as soon as this daily vlog goes up. I want to try to get 2 videos up before the Injustice stream today. Part of the problem with making content is I'm not really excited for making YouTube videos for about 300 to 500 people. I know that's around what the daily vlogs average, but why do I need to make a YouTube video when I can just make daily vlogs and you guys seem more interested in that these days? I don't know. Like I just feel like I need a game, and yes, the whole stream less, make more content does hold true. But you also have to remember most of the content does not get donations. I get more donations during live streams because it kind of gives the people more chance to actually view stuff. Now I get that the attention span of people is a lot shorter. And I don't know, I enjoy streaming over making videos because I feel that if you're a true fan of the channel, you're going to watch live streams and not just videos or the daily vlogs I do. I appreciate everybody that watches the daily vlogs. Trust me on that. As I think we finally stopped dipping on subs, so I think we got all the fair weather fans out. I'm sure there's going to be more because I'm not playing Injustice every single day. And the reason I don't play Injustice every single day is not because I hate the game. It's because the developers unsupport the game. You know that cell phone or iPad or even iPhone that gets unsupported? It's just like that. It's like, do you really want to continue using something that's unsupported? It sucks because it means I have to take a new direction as a content creator, and I'm kind of in a roadblock on what to do. Like, my heart tells me just play Marvel Contest of Champions, but there's so many console games out there that do deserve my attention. The problem is I do love playing Marvel Contest of Champions. As I've said, it is my favorite fighting game right now. I do like the solo raids on Injustice 2. I do like the arena on my second account because it's really easy to get new characters. But at the same time, Marvel Contest of Champions, I feel, is the deepest game, and that's always been one of Netherrealm's weaknesses, stem to they don't support the mobile department enough. And this is a big problem with Ed Boon because he's the director. It's very easy to take a little bit of his salary out and hire a couple more developers to pad your wallet even further. It's just like understaffing a grocery store. If you have 10 people stocking the shelves, you're going to be bored. However, then you can help other departments, or if you have big sales, you can help replenish that department even more. But if you're running a skeleton crew and have one person stocking a whole department, now you're wasting time getting things on the shelf because other people are going to be asking for things, and you're going to be out of stock. And to me, that feels like revenue that you could possibly waste. Now, I know this because I've worked grocery retail for well over 13 years. Probably over 20 years because I worked for 9 years at Paula's Market. And you cannot have too many people because there's other tasks to do. And especially with the coronavirus being such a big thing, cleaning is always on the horizon. Even if you have one person scheduled just to do cleaning in a department the entire day, you could have plenty to do. If you have one person dedicated to cleaning at night while the stores are completely closed, you wouldn't have to worry about shutting anything down should there be a massive outbreak. No, in my city, we really haven't had that problem. But you never know. People are very silent when it comes to diseases and having a virus, and we can't have that. We need everybody to be open and upfront about this, because this is something that's not going to go away unless all the sources are dealt with and everybody works together. The fact that we as a country are not working together to contain this, number one, just shows how much of an idiot Donald Trump is, but it also shows how stupid the general public is, because there's COVID parties anywhere. We saw Chris Jericho tour with Fozzy. We see all these people gathering with their friends. And if you guys really took this seriously, yes, you have to live life. I get that. You have to live life, and you can't live life sitting at home all day. But at the same time, if a loved one or family member gets sick or dies because of your negligence, I'm sure it's not worth it. Not at all. That's why this whole coronavirus pisses me off, because if it wasn't for that, I would still have a job right now. Now, because I don't, it gives me a lot more time to actually stream. I never really made a whole lot of YouTube content lately, just because I do love live streaming, and I feel that there just isn't enough content in games. Yes, I could clear the events on Uncollected. Yes, I could do that. I know Seaton doesn't stream very much. Contest Champion streams a couple hours a day, and he still makes time for videos. And both of them are successful YouTubers. It's probably a strategy I should do. The problem is, what I grind, which is generally arena, I don't have the massive 4- and 5-star rosters that they do. I have about 28 5-star, 29 5-stars, and I have maybe about 44 stars capable of doing the 4-star featured arena. So until I can double that and not make a 3-day grind of arena as much of a pain in the ass, it's going to be a little bit difficult. So I'm actually hoping that the featured 4-star this week is not somebody I need. That way I can just grind milestones and maybe actually put a dent in the 4-star featured arena. We'll see what happens regarding Thursday, Friday. I'm pretty sure that the basic champion is Mojo, and the featured champion is somebody that is not that big of a deal. That way more people put up scores for Mojo. We'll have to see on that. But anyways, thank you for watching the last daily vlog before my birthday. Have a wonderful day, kids. Make sure you practice rough sex, because Savage Wolf gets giddy every time I talk about it in a daily vlog. Get him all excited.